Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is July 3rd, one day before the 4th of July. Then we get to the weekend. We get to the 4th of July. Hope everyone's safe out there. Hope everyone's having a great day. One day from the weekend. We're almost there. This is Today in the W with your boy Flo. That's me. Hashtag make Flo the commissioner because pure foolery tonight with this schedule where we got 5 games tipping in at the same time. Not at the same time. We got 2 at 7, 1 at 7:30, 2 at 8, and at one point at around 8:10 or so, all 5 will be going on at the same time. But yeah, we're Today in the W. We're presented by the House of Stims. Tap in there. Link is in the bio for that one. If you could go over to my YouTube channel at Sports with Flow, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a like, retweet. Everything's appreciated. We're gonna break down this slate. There's a ton of looks, as you could imagine. There's the Leans bucket. The Leans bucket is not empty today. And we have amazing CLV on almost everything. So we got to see that come into motion. I have some other things I haven't pulled on yet. I have a first basket on one of the 7 o'clock games. I'm obviously trying to go to the 7:30 game as well for first basket as well. And I'm just going to kind of just see how the night goes and feel it out. But yeah, there's a ton of upside on this slate. So we'll start the day off let's talk about the Liberty and the Los Angeles Sparks. This was a total that opened at, I want to say, 168.5, and the Sparks opened at plus 12.5. That's now down to 10.5, and rightfully so. The home team, the New York Liberty, they get Leone Fiebich back. They could certainly use some home cooking because they were dreadful on the road. I want to say they lost 4 of their last 6. Stand by here. Yeah, they lost 5 of their last 7, rather. And they're back home for the first time in 2 weeks after a 4-game road trip. Just to give you, obviously, my play of the day is Sabrina Ionescu. There's other plays I like this to play of the day. This is the one I could give you guys because the line had moved by the time I had the write-up. But this is a get-right spot for Sabrina. I took the 18 points. You could also ladder it up if you want. But quite frankly, this is the worst above-the-break defense in the WNBA. The Liberty also get Leone Fiebich back, so that's going to really help the offense to get clicking on all cylinders. But historically, she's always roasted the Sparks. She has 3+3s in 9 of the last 10. And also, it's just instinctually, I liked the play before I thought about it, and I realized who's on the other sideline. And the first play I realized on the other sideline was Kelsey Plum. And you already know what time it is when Kelsey Plum and Sabrina see each other on that court. They're friends. I looked it up. I'm like, do they actually hate each other? Because Sabrina, I want to say, gifted Plum's teammate, I want to say Sarah Ashley Barker. She sent a bunch of Nikes her way when she needed some fresh kicks. But nah, when they get on that floor, that goes all the way back to the Pac-12 days with Oregon and Washington and scrapping it. And Sabrina upset those top-ranked Washington teams. So I just think that this is a great spot for Sabrina. She's had the neck injury. She shot dreadful. I also think there's something to the idea of the Liberty have a state-of-the-art training facility. I was thinking about this. And so Jonquel Jones mentioned it. She said her ankle, which is sprained, and she's out for another month or so. She was talking about how it's tough because when she's traveling on the road, she can't get the same treatment as if they were in New York. Traveling is bad for her ankle, whatever, da-da-da. And I was like, Sabrina's had that neck injury. She got it, I want to say, right before the Seattle game when they were on the road. Then had 3 more games on the road. The shot's not there. The body language is poor because she flat out just doesn't look right. So my thought process was you know what? If this was the stock market, this feels like the perfect opportunity to get it on Sabrina. 17.5 is too low. There's no Jonquel Jones. The usage is there. You already know how crazy she gets. I was debating 3s or points. You can take them 3s all the way up to 6. That ain't even crazy. She just got to get the first 2 to go in. And 8 more going up the ladder. Sabrina just gets stupid hot. When she gets crazy hot, the whole just past half court, that's in range. So for Sabrina, 3 days off at home, get some treatment, sleep in your own bed, back at the Barclays, 5% better shooting at the Barclays compared to the road. I just think it's the spot to get her right, to get her back into motion. Liberty were sick and tired of that road trip, the fact that they were losing those games. They got drubbed in Atlanta on Sunday. It's the right spot for Sabrina to get going here. So I like Sabrina today. I took the 18 points. It's jumped a bit. If I had to go right now, I would take the jump. I would take the bump. But yeah, Sabrina just got to get busy. She got to get downhill. We have a ridiculous 171 point total for this one. So books are telling you they're expecting fireworks in this one. I like that. I do think that like the way the Liberty are going, like Phoebich is back. But until I see like this defense not look like the Chicago Sky, I feel like 11, 12 points versus anyone in this league is too many points. So I think the Sparks will keep it close. I also really like Kelsey Plum's assists. Phoebich will help the defense, but down low, like without Jonquel Jones, like the interior is going to be right there. I think De'Erica Hamby's going to have a very nice game. Like her 14.5 points. I love that. I put, to give you another like kind of like lay I did, the odds drop, but it's still pretty good. So I did for 0.15. Let's see here. De'Erica Hamby, 20 points. Kelsey Plum, 8 assists. Kind of a direct correlation in the fact that I want to say the last 7 games, the Liberty have allowed an 8 assist ball handler in like the last 7. Phoebich is in there. The defense will be better. But I do think like we're getting great value on Plum's assist. The pace should be really good. Should be a really good up and down game. And, you know, I like Sabrina versus Plum, but conversely, I also like Plum versus Sabrina because, like, Plum's a dog. So, yeah, I really like this game a lot. There's, like, a lot of different looks I was looking at. Stewie's assist was another one. I was thinking about jumping in on that one. Now it's at minus 110. Didn't want to have too much action. Also, Hamby's assist is something you may want to look at as well. I couldn't figure out who's grabbing the 8 rebounds because Azare's at minus 118 and Hamby's at plus 102. The lean was Azare, but I couldn't, like, lock it in like that, because the Liberty are one of the worst rebounding teams in the W right now. So you always got to think about, like, can you get rebounds? And also, conversely, like, the double-doubles. Like, there's a bunch of double-doubles on this slate. Like, you'll hear me talk about all these games. I'm like, oh, I like a double-double there, like a double-double there, like a double-double there. So Azare, Hamby, if you have a good read, go for it. One is 260 for Azare. Hamby's 290. I'll also give you guys a first basket for this one. This isn't unofficial, but my first basket on this one that I have is – so I think that it's priced incorrectly. I could be off here, but I think it's priced incorrectly. I think Azare Stevens is going to win the tip. It's priced as if the Liberty are going to win the tip. So I was like, I'll take a stab here. So I went with De'Erica Hamby at 700, Azare Stevens 950. This is unofficial, but I did Hamby 700, Stevens 950, 0.25 on each one. I usually always do like a wing and a forward, and the wing or guard in the spot would probably be Rakia Jackson. She's the highest favored Spark at 650. I'm just going to stay away from that one because Phoebich is in there, and Phoebich is a lockdown, clamp down defender. So I'm like, yeah, let me just like stay away from Phoebich. And also, I mentioned this on the last stream, but like the Sparks have the play where it's like they'll win the tip. In this case, Azare will be at the tip. She'll win the tip. And her first move is like to sprint down the floor, and then they'll look for like the dump in, or they'll just try to initially do high-low sometimes with like Hamby, Azare. They have like 4 first basket plays, but like a lot of them involved Azare. So I'm like, you know what? Phoebich is back. You know, it'll be tough because she'll probably have the clamps be juiced up on Rakia. Like maybe we like go off the beaten path and go Hamby Stevens, but I can see Rakia on the first basket, but I went with the 2 bigs, and Hamby can get downhill too on a post up. Like it's gonna be her versus like Naira Sabli. So yeah. First game at 7 o'clock. See if we can get this one rolling. This should be a really good one. I like Plum's assist. Just to recap, Plum's assist, Sabrina's points, first basket, Hamby and Azare, and I threw some change, 0.15 units on 20 for your girl De'Erica Hamby, 8 Plum assists. Hopefully this one stays close, and hopefully we get some shots made. You know, everyone's had that break off with the cup. Shouts to the Indiana Fever. They got it done. They went into Minnesota, and like that was just like disgraceful for the Lynx. That offense looked terrible, but like shout out to Flash Howard. Like that defense on Fee, like Fee was clamped. Shouts to Leah Boston, bully ball down low in the second half. Great. She had 6 assists. Kelsey Mitchell, great shots. Sophie Cunningham, clutch shots. Erin McDonald, like, oh my God, shouts to Erin. She in the league, got she's here for the full year. Like, none of these teams could have used Erin McDonald. Like the Chicago Sky couldn't have used Erin McDonald. Like Erin McDonald was in the Commissioner's Cup game making a clutch 3-pointer, a couple clutch 3-pointers. But, you know, I'm sure the Chicago Sky don't need that. So, yeah. But shout outs to the Indiana Fever. They got that cup with no Caitlin Clark. So, yeah, that's going to be the next game. Before we hit the next game with the Fever, go ahead, some comments, like the video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Dream's going to be here in a little bit, and we're going to get this thing rocking. We'll cook up on something. It's 5:10. Let's have some fun tonight. First game's in an hour and 50 minutes. Let's have some fun. Timothy is first in line. Yes, you are. Let's get it, Flo. I appreciate the support, bro. Thank you for pulling up. Happy Thursday to you too, Kenneth. Appreciate you for pulling up. Oh, we got the legend himself has pulled up. My guy. Dream, how we feeling today, baby?
What's good, man? How's it going?
Man, chilling, man. Trying to find us money before the 4th weekend, man.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I
The
feel you.
the
What's good,
Gale
man?
was good. The Gale, let's get it. That's the Bucks. I'm here to hate on the Knicks. I love that energy, bro. Especially when we sent y'all home by 38 points. That's crazy work. Hit the like button. Appreciate you. Spark spread feels free to me the way the Liberty are moving. Yeah, I agree on that one. It fell from 12 and a half. I do agree. I don't want to trust the Sparks going from west to east. Dream, how you feel about that? Spark spread? Because I was looking at that one too.
Yeah, man, I felt like I liked it. But like you said, it went from 12 and a half to where's it at now? 10, 10 and a half?
Yeah, 10 and a
10 and
half.
a half. I mean, at that point, I'll just wait and play it live.
Yeah, facts.
Because I think there's a point where I think there's a universe where the Liberty do start off kind of quick. So I think you may be able to get a 12 during the game.
Damn, shout out to Felix. I just saw this across the timeline 8 minutes ago. Julie Van Loo's a spark. Man, can you imagine that first Spark Valkyrie game? What's about to happen there?
Look.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I love me some Van Loo, but look, man,
yeah,
you can't just be leaving
yeah,
and being like, I'm playing overseas. I'm leaving my whole.
Did her grimy though. She didn't even go to the
though.
celebration, and they like on the plane home. Like that's grimy.
I know you was home. I knew you was on the way home. I would have said, like, I know you was on the way home. Shit.
Did y'all send that email? We just saw Julia's on a plane. Yeah, we sent that. Why?
Damn. All right.
How about a cup of Joe? What's good, Flo? What's good, my brother? How we feeling? How we doing? Chat, what's the word? Feeling good, man. Feeling amazing. Excellent. Beverly Road, No Hills. Always a frequent supporter. Appreciate you as always, bro. I'm on Jackie Young, Sabrina 6 boards, 2,000 simple plus effective. That's a nice look. The Sparks going to put those 3-pointers up and you're going to get them long rebounds. So whenever you see the Sparks, man, never a bad idea to go for the guard rebound. So I like that. That's a nice look.
That is nice.
Lou and the Sparks. Happy third. Mamu Betts, favorite day one. Happy third. Let's cash. Love you, Mamu Betts. Thanks for pulling up. Wanted AT assist at 8.5, but bumped to 9.5. I can feel the hook already. Man, we grabbed the 8. It opened 8.5 minus 114. I was waiting for that line to drop because I was like, man, I need some Satu. I need some AT because I know what time was about to be. I was watching a terrible movie on what was on TBS. I was watching Men in Black, the last one where he goes in the past and he fights, the animal. That wasn't that good, but I was just waiting for the lines to drop. So I was like, I'll watch Men in Black, and then it opened at like 8.5 minus 114. So I'm watching like Men in Black and took some AT assists at 8.5. So hopefully it come through. She better not hook us again. Yeah. The Wings got no one tonight. So I'm like, man, hope it's not a blowout where she only got to play like 20 minutes. What was it? Dream just woke up for sure. Jamari Porter, appreciate you. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Flo and Dream, what it do? Y'all like Aaliyah Boston points, Jordan Canada points, and Cloud points. I'm gonna get to that game next, but I do like Aaliyah Boston in this game.
Yeah, I like JC
thoughts on that one. Yeah, I like JC too. Didn't have the chance to comment on the stream, Dream, but my baby Cardoso cooking with a Brazilian team. You see the good teammates can do? Yeah, she hooping out there.
Oh, I ain't get a chance to catch her yet.
Yeah, she hooping. T-Max Collector, how's it going? Let's go, my guy. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to you too. Appreciate it. AT or Satu PRA. I just took Satu on the points, but we'll get to that one a little bit. And locked in Mercury -7. Yeah, that's sitting pretty right now because everyone on the Wings is out. All right, bet. Next game. Aces Fever. Dream, I'll let you lead this one off, man. Fever obviously won that cup two days ago. They were celebrating. And the Aces, they go off to Indiana. What are your thoughts on? You have any thoughts, plays, looks for Aces and Fever?
Yeah, obviously, a clear letdown spot for the Lynx coming off that amazing win, that amazing blowout. The first thing that went to my head in this game was I was looking for some Lexi Hall overs. I mean, unders.
Yeah, she ain't playing.
Hall, she's been basically Sophie's taking her spot, and it's tough because Lexi, I'm like, shit, what did I do? She was playing well, but you can't get mad. Sophie's playing better, so I don't see any unders still for Lexi. So my next favorite look in this game is Ari McDonald. She scored double digit. You can get her 10 points right now alone. -130. and she scored 10 points. I mean, her last 5 games without Caitlin Clark, including actually, yeah, her last 5 games without Caitlin Clark, and that's including the recent Cup game. So I would look at Ari McDonald. Plus, I was just thinking like Chelsea Gray guarding Ari. Now it might be on the other end too, because I could see Chelsea Gray using them hips and putting Ari in the post, and Ari can't even get around her wide body. But if they got, and I don't see how they don't, but because you're not gonna put Jackie Young on Ari. Because if you do, then Kelsey Mitchell's gonna go absolutely.
I had the same thought, bro. Ari can get busy today.
Ain't no way Chelsea Gray can guard Ari McDonald.
Nah,
there's no way. She's too fast.
Nah.
So yeah, Ari would probably be my favorite look, and a few other ones, but Ari is the one that stands out to me most in this game.
Yeah, I love that, man. Great call by you. I don't have any action on Ari, but I'm probably gonna join in. I think that's a great call by you on Ari. There's like so many narratives on this one. Like for one, it's like you have like whenever it's like an who's from Indiana, Notre Dame, that checks the box of Jewel Lloyd and Jackie Young today. So I do think, I mean, I don't want to back the Aces. This team stinks, but it does feel like an Aces win, like with the spread. And for Jackie, I was looking at her assists because I was like, what is a Jackie angle? Different team, obviously, with Stephanie White this year, but like for the last 5 versus the Fever, she has 6 assists. In 6 of her last 7 games, she has 5 assists. The line's at 3.5. Maybe you want to go R plus A there. But I just think that, like, obviously you have like those 2 South Carolina girls, like Asia versus Aaliyah, and it's on site. I also think like this might be like sneaky, like a good Aaliyah Boston spot. Like I put her points on LA. Like it's 15. So like I know like everyone like looked at the stats like, oh, do you know like without Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston's terrible. Like, yes, but like they have Ari McDonald now. Like Ari got speed. Ari can run P plus R. Ari could feed her the ball. Like no shot on Sydney Colson, solid vet, but like she wasn't getting her the ball in the spot. So I'm like, yo, you already know like this that Aces interior is food. I mean, it's a day off of the cup, so you fear like maybe like an emotional letdown here. But man, like I just think like Aaliyah and Asia, you know they're going to get up for one another, and like Asia's at 22.5. Like I like Asia too, but like the way the Fever were collapsing on Fee, I'm like, man, like Asia's a beast, but like I think I'd rather go to like Jackie Young points or assist than Asia points because I'm like they're just gonna collapse down on her so much. So yeah, I like Aaliyah Boston in this game, and the trend with Jackie Young is like hard not to bring up. Like 4 assists, like it just feels like they could just like P plus R, and she could just throw it to Asia, get 4, you know? So
yeah. Now you said 6 of the last 7. Is that over Fever or that in general?
Oh, that's all versus the Fever. Like she has 5 plus and like I want to and what does she has? She has 5 plus and 6 of 7. Yeah, so it's like one of those like you see a chart of all greens, like okay, you have my attention now.
Right.
And the 6, like that's like with these WNBA games, they're like this is the hardest league by far to cap. Like this season's been so just ridiculous. The fact that like we couldn't get like I grabbed like links minus 4.5 on Saturday. I'm like, man, Caitlin Clark ain't playing, and they still got smoked. But like 6 assists at 375, like you want to find like a piece to do something with, like you put that with something else. So I had that on a super duper long shot. Obviously, you also got to talk about the rebounds too, because like the Aces are a terrible rebounding team. Aaliyah Boston's at 8.5. She has a double-double in 4 of her last 5 versus Asia Wilson. Her double-double's plus 155. So I didn't use all these pieces. There's too many games. But I'm just giving y'all the optionality of like, hey, from all the research, here are all the interesting things that I found. I couldn't find a Jewel Lloyd angle. Her 2-3 is only minus 114, but the Fever are like stopping the 3-ball really good. So didn't do anything with that one. I'll share with you guys. Here's another one. I did the first basket for this one. I did Asia's 400 on DK, Jackie's 600 on DK as well. I want to say no, it's 400 ESPN for Asia, 600 for Jackie, and I'll just give you guys one more. Here's another long shot I did for 0.1 because whenever both play on the same day, I'm taking it every time. Hasn't hit this so far this season, but gonna run it again. I ran Asia and Brittany Griner first basket because we haven't had it yet, and it just feels like, man, we're really gonna go the whole season and not get it one time. Like I feel like we got it 4 times last year. So I did that on ESPN. I got 2,900. Asia Wilson first basket, Indiana Fever Aces, and Griner first basket, Storm Dream. So we'll see. 0.1. I mean, both should win the tip and both should get it on the block. Hopefully they don't get clamped down or trapped. But yeah, I really like Jackie in this game, man. I mean, look, they have first quarter lines now too. Man, Boston at 15 points. This could blow up in my face, but the Aces are not a good defense, man. I know they had like a good showing against the Mercury, but like, I ain't for no Aces. Stop it. Also, Natasha Howard, man. Shout out to Natasha Howard hooping, man.
Yeah,
Those
she's
yeah, man. You could get 8 rebounds for plus 114. So if you wanted to go up to Natasha Howard, maybe like that was like I was mentioning, like, I don't know if it was when you were here, but I was mentioning like double doubles, like the odds for all these double doubles. Like Howard's 380 for a double double. She just had one in the cup game.
Oh.
The Aces can't rebound. So what part of me really wants to do is just take like all the double doubles I like and just like take 4 of them and round robin and like see what happens here.
Yeah, it's definitely the slate to do it.
Yeah.
Definitely the slate to do. I see somebody talking about Aaliyah Boston rebounds plus assists. I like that look.
That's a good call. Hey, T Max, appreciate it. Yeah, that's a good call too, because you know Aaliyah could slap those assists playing like that point center position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, that's all I got for this one. I do think the Aces will win this game, though. Since it's the Aces, I don't think it's ever going to be like a walk in the park. They got to take Joe Lloyd out that starting 5, put like Aaliyah 9 in there because the defense is too bad. But yeah, I like. I don't have a solo from this game, but there's just like a bunch of like legs for long shots that I like Boston's points, Jackie Young's assists, Natasha Howard's very interesting too. Yeah. That's what I got from this one. How about a couple? Joe said 40 ball triple dub from Cardoso. Yeah, she hit that triple dub. She hit a triple double in the Brazilian league. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Did she?
I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
Ari points over 11.5. I'm seeing 10. I'm seeing the 10 is. I won't hold you. I'm telling you on the 10. I like that. I like the 10.
Yeah, I mean, because the 10 is minus 135, but yeah, shoot, the 11.5 is probably plus money or maybe minus 1.
You can get like 10 for minus 130 on FanDuel. I like the
10. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yep.
Yeah. Jewel will guard. Oh, man. How much did I say I was putting on that? Maybe I should put another unit on it.
Yeah, I saw that comment too. I'm like, oh, okay.
Food.
I don't know about that one, Jewel.
Yeah, for
real.
Let's see. Jackie Young points or PA? I lean PA. I lean PA because I think 3.5 assists probably too low here. I like those points, those assists. Mamu bets. Hey, I hope you have a great 4th too.
You too, Mamu bets.
I hope everyone stays safe. You know, it's gonna be fun because it's like Mets Yankees tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. How do you feel about Paige in Canada? We're gonna get to that game in a little bit. Misha Hines Allen available to play. Okay, yeah, appreciate the heads up on that. All right, cool. Let's hit the next game. Storm Dream. There's 2 games at 3 games rather at 8 o'clock. I'll lead off on this one. Total is hideous. Minus 158. It's 158. The favorite keeps flip-flopping back and forth. It's like Dream -1, Storm -1. The books have no clue. That's basically what it is. The books have no clue. Ryan Howard's not in on this one. The 2 things that I like the most are Jordan Cannon assists and Breonna Jones points. I love Breonna Jones points. If I didn't have enough action already, I'd be giving that out as a solo on the court. It's at 13.5. Let me just get some numbers right quick. Breonna Jones historically has like smoked this Storm team, and the Storm, they're allowing the 2nd most points in the paint and tied for the most in the last 5th. Your guy Smesko is on that whole wave of we need to feed the bigs. I'll be honest with you, it may sound like ambitious, but like I really could see 20 and 25 for Breonna easily. Like easily. A bad paint defense, Breonna could get busy like that. So I really like Breonna today. 13.5 feels too low. She's gonna probably have like 15 shots, 14 shots, and she's really efficient. So if I'm getting 14, 15 Breonna points, I definitely got to roll with that. Love Breonna. I like Jordan Canada on the assist as well. 6 is at. It fell to minus 130, but I like Canada on the assist. It's a low total. I'm just gonna stick with Breonna Jones. I really like Breonna Jones a ton in this game. I think she should fish fry this Storm defense. Just to give you the heads up on Breonna versus the Storm. Breonna has, in her last 4 versus the Storm, 14, 26, 21, 15. Also, like, I think, like, you may see, like, some, like, what it looked like when Breonna was off on the Sun, and, like, they would feature her a ton. Like Breonna Jones scoring 20 points is, like, nothing. Like, if she's going to be the leader of this offense and they're going to funnel, like, her or Gray are probably top 2. I'm like, sure, give me Breonna Jones to go stupid here. This paint defense is terrible, and Breonna's a hooper. I love Breonna, so that's my favorite one from this game. Dream, what's your favorite look, or what are your thoughts on a Dream and a Storm?
Well, to me, this game screams live bet for sure.
Facts.
Would love to take Atlanta at home, but without Ryan Howard, it would be tough too. My first initial thought, and I haven't gotten there yet, and maybe I will get there. But my first initial thought in this game was over, even without Ryan Howard. So both of these teams, the last 5 games, Atlanta's pretty much known as a slower team. And they have been that way the last 5 games. They are 10th in the league in overall pace, but the Storm, they're actually 3rd in the league in the last 5 games in overall pace. Atlanta has scored 90 points for the last 5 games, which is a little crazy. They've done it, and they've done it against pretty good defensive teams, or decent teams. So you do that against the Liberty. We know the Liberty are struggling defensively right now, but you still put up 90 versus them. You put up 92 in overtime versus the Lynx in the game you pretty much blew. Off game versus Dallas, who was actually playing the slowest in the league.
Yeah, right.
Last 5 games. That is crazy to me. Shout out to the coach who got
cooking up, man. Let me shut up.
But no, Chicago and Washington. These are all games in which 4 out of the last 5 games in which Atlanta went over. In general, 4 of the last 5 Atlanta games have gone over. Just in general, over whatever the total was, with 1 going under, and that's the 169 that was listed for Dallas. If you were to look at Seattle's last 5 games, they've scored 86 points plus in 4 of those last 5 games. And they're actually playing even faster than Atlanta. Obviously, they still have their full lineup. So I say all that to say this. I haven't gotten there yet because WNBA totals can be really janky. Aside from that, the fact that there is no Ryan Howard, I'm not anxious to play it over without one of the league's most dangerous flammable scores. But my first look and favorite look of this game will probably be over, followed by a NECA points plus rebound look.
I can see that.
Yeah, and the NECA points plus rebound looks comes from what their Atlanta's opponents been allowing. So Breonna Stewart just had 21, 9, and 4. Fee, obviously, in her first game back, 26, 7, and 6. All right. Lee Yuru had 10 and 15. She's a center, obviously, but she did have 10 and 15. So that's a big getting active. And we know Ezzy isn't the biggest threat to score.
I don't know what the hell happened, man. She fell off something crazy, bro.
Crazy. Angel Reese had 10, 19, and 4. And Shakira Austin had 28, 10, and 3. So I don't know if you noticed, but that's a whole bunch of power forwards having 4 assists. B had and we're not even looking at the A. We're just looking at the points and rebounds. But yeah, big game from Breonna Stewart, big game from Nafisha Collier. We'll throw out Lee Yuru, but big game for Angel Reese with the 19 rebounds and 4 assists, and big game for Shakira, 28, 10, and 3. So to me, that looks like NECA country. So those would be my 2 favorite looks for the game. But I haven't locked in anything official yet because on a big slate like this, I know I can have 15 plays.
Same, bro.
So, but that's definitely those 2 of my favorite looks from the game. And I love Jordan Canada. I think her points plus assists would be worth a good look.
Yeah, bro. Well. Like Jordan hasn't got busy like that this year yet. Like she's been playing secondary, but with no Ryan, bro.
And her last 2 games were her first 2 games this season over 33 minutes. Over 30 minutes.
Yeah. And this also is I hate overusing the term revenge game. It was oh, why? Because she played for them 4 years ago, but she did play for the Storm. So,
I know that.
Okay. I just got to see if did they do her, because you know how the W get down. Did they unceremoniously trade or release her? And it's all right, cool, we in there then.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like in the WNBA, they don't just like trade players. It's like De'Arca Ham be like, oh, there's a lawsuit. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of beef in the league.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, man, love that breakdown, man. Y'all like the video. Dream got in here like a little late, so he didn't get to plug like his stuff. So if you just want to like just plug like where they could show love and support on like Twitter, YouTube, everything.
Yeah, man. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number 1. So to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets, like a blunt that you would smoke or a blunt person. Yeah, and if you want all my plays as soon as they drop, you can sub to the Cap Collective Discord. That's how you can find me, man.
Yes, sir. Let's hit these couple comments, then we'll keep it pushing. 2 games left. Knicks slowly getting the bench. Man, thank God. They stole Yabu. And it's from the Sixers, too. Thoughts on Clarkson? Got money on him suspending 2 games for
How
physical.
the fuck y'all get him for the minimum?
For the minimum.
They could have getting like the Atlanta niggas taking minimums.
Man, I love Clarkson on the Knicks. Like, I don't even need him to be like a rock star. Just be like, give them buckets off the bench and just for his role. Like, I think he's perfect for New York. Like, this fans gonna love him. And like for the minimum, like you just like put him out there. If you don't got him, like, all right, hook. We'll see if like Mike Brown, like I think he's a good, cool coach, but like we'll see. Like, I don't know if he could like handle New York. We'll see how it goes. But he's a smart guy and he did a great job with the Kings, but we'll see how it goes.
No, I didn't like the hire as much. I'm like, you could just kept Tibbs for that. But Mike Brown did coach Kobe, Kobe, ornery Kobe. You know what I'm saying? And he coached maybe not peak LeBron, definitely not peak LeBron, but he coached LeBron when he won 60 games in the East. So, you know, he's I think he can handle the New York pressure.
Yeah.
But you had to handle that LeBron pressure.
That's early, a fact. Yeah, that's a good
point. You had to handle that Kobe pressure late. So I think
no, that's a really good point. Like, I like Mike Brown a lot. With Tibbs, like, I get it. Like, it's not that they needed, like, shout out to my guy, Chris Persianen. I'm stealing this from him. Like, it's not that they needed a better coach. They just needed a different coach. Everybody was just, like, tired of getting yelled at for, like, 5 years. So sometimes you're just like, it ain't a you thing. It is a you thing. I just got to see someone else. I'm just tired of seeing your face. So that's all it really was. Clarkson and bro, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Like when JR was like overseas and the Knicks got him midseason and he won 6-man. I'm hoping like Clarkson could be like the same thing for us, bro. Like I would like Ben Simmons too. I know that would get like a lot of laughs, but like if Ben Simmons want to take like this vet minimum because they have a spot left and they could have like Simmons off the bench with a ball handler, even though it does scare me to death, the idea of like Ben Simmons and Josh Hart on the court at the same time. Like, my God, where the shooting gonna be at? But yeah, man, it's exciting times, man. The East gonna be really fun, man. Like the Pistons, like I think they overpaid for Duncan Robinson, but I feel like they just like, yo, we got to do something, man. Like we're gonna lose Tim, Malik Beasley. He, Lord knows what's gonna happen to him. So we got to get some shooting. But the Pistons get Ivy back, like they're gonna be real. Cavs gonna be real. The Magic gonna be really fun. It's funny. I was looking at it because like last year's like Houston Rockets, like I loved them coming into the season. And, like I gave out and I took their like wins. So I was like, yo, who could be like last year's Houston Rockets? Like I haven't like figured it out yet, but it feels like
Atlanta.
It feels like Atlanta. I was gonna say that. It feels like Atlanta. Like I wonder like what their win total will be like. If it'd be like 42.5, 41.5, because I could see them going like 48 and 34, 47 and 35. Because Atlanta gonna be real. But yeah, man, I can't wait for the NBA to come back. NBA gonna be a ton of fun this year. All right, let's hit the fourth game. Fourth game is Mercury at the Wings. The Wings have a myriad of injuries. Enrique is not playing. That's the headliner. It's Satu's first game back in Dallas. You gotta look at that. And it's a total of 166.5. I'll let you lead this one off, Dream. Total now down to 165.5. What are your thoughts on Mercury and the Wings?
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, the line's too damn high at this point. I mean, this line opened at what? 6?
Yeah, 6.5. Yeah, 6.5, something like that. Yeah.
I'm even seeing a 5. And now it's at 11.5.
Yeah, all the injuries, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy Ski Profit, man. But you can make a case that Enrique is addition by subtraction. I mean,
hey man, I've been saying that, but every time I say that, I put my voice down so nobody come for me. I think they need to flip her out of there and like let Paige run the show.
Yeah, and I like Arika, and I think she's done a good job this season of not being ornery, of trying to get in where she fit in, but her game just simply doesn't fit, in my opinion, with the player like a Paige Beckers or even like a Caitlin Clark. Like
Yeah.
she needs the ball in her hand. So she's not in. I mean, this should be a one-way ticket, you would think, to Phoenix, but there's just no way I'm betting a line that started off at 5 or 6 and I was 12.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Very surprised that you can get a Phoenix first half full game line for a minus 230, which is a little
Really?
suspect to me. Yes, a little suspect to me. Now I'm thinking, maybe because they're on the road. I would expect that to be like a minus 330, 350 with a 12-point spread, but nope.
Hey, you ain't lying.
So I think that's a pretty good parlay piece. If that's the case, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you want to do this, but I'm pretty sure the Phoenix first quarter full game money line is probably playable at minus 115, minus 130 if that's where you want to look. But aside from the small talk, man, I'm looking at Paige. I like Paige's points plus assists. I believe Paige Beckers has 20 points in 4 of her last 5 games. She's got 20 and 5 of her last 7. But most importantly, with me, is them shot attempts, man. She's got
volume.
the volume. Her last 6 games, 18, 15, 17, 16, 18, 19, and 19 shot attempts, all season highs, all back to back to back. So I really like that. And I mean, I think you'd be remiss not to mention, second time I've said that phrase today. I don't even know if I'm using it right. But yeah, she had 35, her career high versus this team the first time they played. So yeah, I would be looking at Paige's points, maybe her points plus assists, because maybe she'll have the ball in her hands the whole time and they just run pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. If that's the case, you gotta like her points plus assists. But aside from that, I will look at Paige's points and Satu's return to Dallas. How active do you think she's going to get tonight? So I'm looking at obviously 80 assists.
I mean, I took the AT assist at 8.5. Like that's just stupid. Like the game just got to keep the game within 20 points. Dallas, please. I just needed to touch the floor in the fourth. Like that's all.
I mean, she had 10 in 25 minutes the last time they played.
She did. I'm just like still traumatized because I had her assist against the Sky. She had like 8, and the 9th one was like a smoke Kalani Brown layup in the 3rd quarter, and she just never came back. So I'm like, I feel like just traumatized over there. So I'm just like, man. And then Kalani Brown on Sunday smoked her because that was a play day. Smoked her 9th assist again against the.
I was gonna say because Kalani Brown missing the leg. Now shout out to Kalani Brown.
Love you, Kalani.
Yeah, she was playing well. I'll never forget the boys scene. Somebody was talking junk about Kalani. I was like, all right, man, you might want to go look at her Twitter header. They came back like, I said, yeah. Be
I was
careful.
not familiar with your game.
Yeah, these are professional athletes now.
Yeah.
But nah, I remember that missed layup because that cost me a lay. I remember that Kalani missed.
Oh my God.
And she was hitting tough shots, and then she missed that wide open layup. I said, oh yeah.
Yeah, I like Satu. Obviously, it's so cliche. It jumped up to 18.5. I took it at 17.5. I'm like, this defense is awful. Satu back in Dallas. Like, I got to run that. So I ran those two. The look I didn't run, like Dallas has been putting emphasis on like stopping the 3-point line. Like that's what the coaches said. But like when 18, like cool, that could be it's like Mike Tyson. Everybody got a plan until they get punched. Like when AT get out there, like, yeah, about that plan, we reverted back to being an awful 3-point defense. So the one that like I really looked at, because like I was like, who could be the looter in the ride here? Is my girl Loxa, man. 2 threes for minus 114, 3 threes for 270. I use those 3 threes in like a long shot lay. Like she should get like 5-6 3-point volume. So who knows, man? I think that like she could definitely like just like put up like 5-6 threes. Maybe she gets hot. 3 for 270 is kind of like crazy to me. In a game like this, where she could just get busy. What else was I looking at this one? Page everything, but like every number moved on Page when I went to take it. So I was like, all right, I can't take Page or put it in a lay anymore because like everything moved up. Like the assists are 5.5, but it's like minus 160. What are you gonna do with that one? Yeah, I think the Mercury should roll in this one. I like Satu, I like Alyssa, I like Page, to your point. Like, not to like, I'm just gonna simplify it. Copper is at 16.5. Like, I could be off here, but I don't feel like everyone can hit all these points because the game will have to stay close.
Yeah.
The Mercury here's an interesting one. I didn't take this because 5 games. Mercury score 100 points is 550. Like before that Aces game, before that, they had 100 points against the Sky and 100 points against the Liberty. And this is the Wings missing like 5 players. So 100 points, 100% could be in play. So I could see that one. I'm not going to the triple double for Alyssa Thomas. It's not happening. Like no, like it's not happening. So yeah, there's a lot of looks at this game, but it's an 11.5 point spread, so you can't go too crazy on this one.
I want to mention really quick, Sammy. I haven't got her name, but Sammy Whitcomb.
Yeah,
I think she's got 4 threes in 5 straight games.
Yeah.
I think 4 threes is sitting out there at plus 350. So just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good one. All right, let's hit some comments. We'll hit the last game. Yo, Dream, no lie, I'm happy for our guys. Jordan Poole, he gonna cook up on the Pels.
I'm happy for Beers.
Yeah,
Beers gonna get some of that bag. He already got a crazy bag, but oh my God, him and Jordan Poole, it's gonna be the Harlem Globetrotters all day.
Facts. And then
she's got 4 threes in 5 straight games.
Sammy, yeah.
And none of those, she only played 30 minutes in one of those games. So most of those games, 25, 23, 22 minutes, 3 of those games. So she can get them in a hurry.
That's the fact. Leah Rue board to the moon. I'm gonna say no, only because Tiara McCowan's back, and I'm gonna butcher her name, but they have another center, I believe, is back as well. So her minutes
are probably, or some shit.
Yeah, her minutes are probably gonna be capped, and like overall, like AT might have like Leah Rue in hell. So
I love Leah Rue, but that's my girl. I was saying free her at the beginning of the season, but I actually like her unders today. Ideally, she should go crazy today, but to your point, with Tiara McCowan back, the other center back, and her nature just not to be aggressive.
Yeah,
I could see her just floating out there. Plus the AT matchup. Good luck.
Yeah, GG's. Man, Sham, appreciate you pulling up. His family, the dynamic duo, trying to get to this money for the 4th, and then Timothy, Breonna 15, NECA 15, Canada 10, Ari 10. Ari, let me get it.
Oh my God.
Boston 15, Satu 18, Page 20, a lot of legs. Hamby 98.75. Okay, you trying to get paid.
Yeah, I throw Satu 18. Fuck all that. I mean, I throw Page 18 in there. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Page get 18.
The games are good and the hoop is hoop. Like, yeah, we talked about
I like it though, Tim. I like it.
All right, let's hit this last game. Last game is Mystics and Lynx. I was so disappointed in Fee and how she my God, to get clamped by Natasha Howard like that with the money on the table was very tough. The fact that I lost the count, but it was something like, because the Lynx had something like 24 points in like the first 12 minutes of the game and then scored like 30 points the rest of the way. Like, Courtney Will, what the hell was that? Like, pass the ball, like ball hogging it, and they had nothing in that game. So this should be the revenge spot against the Mystics, but I'll be honest with you, like, I'm not even thinking like that. I think the Mystics can cover this 11.5. Like, I definitely think like the Mystics are a tough team. First off, this total is hideous. Let's start there. But like, it's 155.5. Like,
with a 12-point spread is nasty.
Like, so y'all think the Mystics about to score like 60 points? Like, what? That's what they're telling you.
And lose by 15.
Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, so I was like, huh. I think the Mystics can cover. Man, I'm so disappointed in the Lynx. I don't have an official play on this one. Obviously, I'm always gonna mention now I like Fee's assist because I'm like, she let me down last game, but I'm like, bro, it's 4, it's still minus 118. Like the early couple games go well, I'm throwing like half a unit on that 4. It's Fee 4 assists. Like, but I did find it interesting that like I do like it's.
Yo, I don't know what happened with Flo. He might have just lost his connection really quick. And shout out to my guy Flo. But yeah, man, this line is outrageous. Plus 11.5. For the Mystics is definitely where I would lean. And I was talking about on my stream earlier, I was talking about Sonia Citron. She's got double digits every game this season, except for one game. And that one game would be against the Lynx earlier this year. But I thought it was a pretty a nice deal for her 10 points at minus 310. Obviously, you don't want to play that straight, but I just think it's a nice parlay piece. Her just to score 10. I think her overall line is at 12 and a half. So I think that's a good opportunity there. Also Shakira Austin, man. Gotta love Shakira Austin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Flo will be back pretty soon. But yeah, you gotta love Shakira Austin. Um, we could just walk through it and see what opposing bigs, power forwards in general, have been doing to this Lynx team. Obviously, Natasha Howard just had 16 and 12. Aaliyah Boston just had 12 and 11. There he goes. Okay, Flo. I
Appreciate
was
you
just
saying
talking
that,
about Shakira Austin really quick.
yeah, do your
Uh,
thing.
okay, but yeah, Morrow came off the bench for Connecticut, had 16 and 11. I mean, that's kind of janky. Obviously, Shakira's going to start. um, but yeah, Bree Jones, 18 and 8. Uh, I'm pretty sure that I think Shakira's points and rebounds line is out there maybe at 23 and a half. I haven't looked at it.
Yeah,
I know her points are out there at 15. But Bree Jones had a really good game versus this team. Um, Shakira did already play these girls and had 19 and 8 in 27 minutes in a low scoring game, 68 to 64. Now there was no fee there. But these teams have played. I guess you could say it's a bit of a revenge factor. I don't know about 12 points worth of revenge, but and De'Erica Hamby had 13, 6, and 2. So power forward's been playing decently. Shakira Austin has been playing amazing since they
yeah,
put her back in that starting lineup. So that's probably my favorite look of the game. Unless I just want to just be like Fee gonna be on some shit tonight. Other than
yeah. I'm ready. Yeah.
that, Felix.
Oh my. Wish we had have a triple line for bro.
Over.
So like the links are collapsed.
Oh man, my guy Flo. Nah, man, that her ass was annoying as hell, man. I was just gonna ask Flo how he felt about that offense. I was talking about earlier on my stream how I was a Lynx fan last year. I had them to go to the finals at plus 6,500, so I was an early believer in the Lynx. But I always said it's something about that offense I don't like. I'm just an old school guy. You know, I'm an old school guy. I like run the 1-4. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me your 1-4, give me, the best player at the top and the forward at the bottom, and let them cook. And you don't ever see that with Minnesota. It's always dribble handoff, dribble handoff, dribble handoff. And with Fee, if you look at the offense tonight, they'll start off on Fee's side. So Fee will set a pick for Courtney Williams. Courtney will come off the pick. Normally, she's going to be open because they're going to shade towards Fee. She'll dribble, kind of see if she's got some space. And then, Fee might not touch the rest of the possession. But go ahead, Flo.
Appreciate you. Might be time to get a new MacBook. But yeah, that was crazy how they were collapsing down the stretch there, and Courtney was dribbling air out the ball. The one I was looking at was a Kiki Erie fans double. Like this is me projecting it because I'm like, yo, Kiki gets like first off, the Lynx are getting smoked on the boards. Like we saw Natasha Howard go crazy with Boston, and they're telling you like this is gonna be a gross game with points and misses. But like Kiki gets like most of her rebounds are like putbacks and like offensive rebounds. And I want to say like the Lynx are like last five, like the second worst offensive rebound team. So I'm like, and also there's like a weird thing, like I think they have like the third most rebounds to power forwards. So with the W, a lot of times it's like you have to take the thing that you haven't seen happen yet, but could happen. So like her 8 is minus 102, her double is 320. So I thought that was like really interesting. Like I really like those Kiki rebounds. Like it's so like out there. There's so many plays. If this was like a 2 or 3 game slate, I'd be on this, but I'm not. I'll be honest. I really don't have like a lot for this game. Like I heard you talk about Shakira. I like that Shakira. I think that's cool. I'm kind of just like staying away from this game because like I don't trust the Lynx in this spot and the total's gross. And like if I had to punt on a game, I'm just gonna punt on this one. That's just how I feel on it overall, honestly. So yeah, that's all I got. I think Kiki's so like I was mentioning that like I haven't done it yet, but like I was thinking about like a man, there's so many double doubles where you could just like round robin them and just like yeah, maybe who knows, but because like Tosh Howard is one, Kiki's one. Is there one more? If pick a Sparks big, I don't know. It feels like it's Azare, but I don't know, like with any firm confidence. So yeah, I just thought that one was interesting. But I could see that Kiki double. I think that one's in play. And especially with like Aaliyah Edwards now too, the fact that like she's like, is she just like on ice until they trade her? Because clearly they're trying to get up off Aaliyah Edwards. So I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen here. So yeah, we'll hit some comments and we'll get up out of here. Just to recap, my favorite today, I like Sabrina. I like Alyssa Thomas assist if you can still find it 8.5 anywhere. And yeah, I'd probably go with those two. Oh, Breonna Jones. It's not an official, but she should fish for the Storm. Breonna Jones gonna cook. Breonna Jones should cook up on the Storm. So I love Breezy today. Let's hit some comments so we get up out of here. Let's see. Bridget Colt's been playing like ass. Pick it up, Queen. I don't know like what happened. Like she was like a sniper on the wing line. She don't even take threes anymore.
She's done. She's cooked.
Yeah.
She's cooked.
I don't get it. She cooked. I don't get it. I went to that last Lynx Mystics game, and I think Carlton's hiding an injury. Austin really has beef with the Lynx. Does she? I did not know that.
She got beef with everybody. I'll have to look into that. But she was just talking. She was just beefing with Chicago Sky fans over Angel Reese comments.
Whoa.
On Twitter. Shakira Austin. Yeah, she was going back and forth with them.
Yeah, Shakira.
So I can't wait till that next game.
I mentioned this to well, I said I mentioned this like over the weekend, but if we had like a most improved player, like I would love to know what Shakira Austin's line is, because I could totally see her just like having like, because like the way she's playing now, like if she does this for like another like 20 games, like she's gonna be spectacular. So
her and Gabby. Shit, Erica Wheeler at this point. E-Dub. Erica Wheeler might get it.
I thought Erica Wheeler was trash before this year.
Me too.
I was like, Erica Wheeler, she sucks.
She don't got a starting spot. She balling on.
Yeah, that's a fact. Let's see. A couple more comments. Love you guys. Always fun to laugh a little bit. I'm glad, man. I appreciate you, bro, man. You know, life is hard. These days are long and tough. You know, a lot of people going through a lot of things, man. We just try and bring some vibes and like obviously try to find some money, man. So I appreciate you as always for the love, Felix, man. Thoughts on Natasha Cloud PRA? I have no thoughts. If it involves Natasha Cloud scoring the basketball, like I'm good. Pass. Those are my thoughts on that one. Bitsy, what's good, fellas? What's good, Bitsy? Appreciate you for pulling up. Beverly Road, No Hill. Dream. This your channel now. Let's talk NBA. Where Dame going?
Oh, that was when you left. I want to go. I mean, Dame's going clearly anywhere he wants. Everybody want Dame.
Yeah.
I want him to go to Houston. I like Houston. I want to go to Houston.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool if he went to the Warriors, to the Bay. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that talk, and I'm like, I would want him, but I'm like, if I was I would want him, but I just don't think that'd be a good team. Just because Steph and Dame in the game at the same time, holy attack mode. Yeah. So it's like Austin Reeves and goddamn Luka in the game, and at least those guys are bigger.
real quick. So I was thinking about you because they mentioned that this like KD trade might get expanded and y'all might get Cam Whitmore.
God, is that true?
It's a rumor. It's Twitter. It's a rumor, but like that's what.
Yeah, I mean, no, I doubt that, but I wish I wanted us to draft Cam Whitmore. I'm on Twitter telling us to draft Cam Whitmore, and then we took Jalen Shafino Hood. Yeah. So if we could get Cam, oh man, that'd
be nice.
That's some young talent right there. But I'm not too excited about. I think next year is going to be the Lakers' year. Not this year. It's going to be more of a gap year, I think, this year. Next year is when we got cap room. I think it's going to get spooky.
Yeah, I agree. 2 years, I feel like y'all about to be something special. I agree.
Yeah, that's when them Dodger ownership really going to flex his muscle next season.
Facts. Cole Stein, great look flow. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Timothy, let's cook a 4-leg right here. I mean, if you wanted to cook a 4-leg, my 2 legs would be, my contributions to the program would be Breonna Jones and let me look at this real quick. What would be my 4 legs? Because I don't want to double up. I already got one. I didn't mention Skylar. I do like Skylar's spot a lot. It's 17.5. I do like that one.
You think they're going to trap Alicia Gray?
Do I think they're going to trap Alicia Gray? I don't think so. No.
Because you know how Seattle can get with the ball handler.
Yeah, definitely true. Let's see. I mean, like obviously, like it's the WNBA where the jankiest things happen, but that first half full time with the Mercury, like that's crazy value to me.
That is a lot of value for sure. I
Yeah.
completely agree there. Um,
And like since I didn't use it, if you said like cook up a 4-leg and it's stuff I didn't use, fee 4 assist. The Mystics trap, fee like we just need Kayla McBride to not shoot 0-5 on open 3-pointers. That'd be nice, Kayla.
yeah, I actually was looking at, and it's on ESPN Bet, but I was looking at Kayla McBride's under points. They got her points at like 17 and a half on there. They always shade to the over.
Yeah.
I could see her, getting 15, hitting 3 or 4 threes, but score 18 points. If she does that, she may be the game's leading scorer. I was trying to look at, I love Hamby's PRA. To me, that's just like,
I love Hamby today too.
yeah, I got to find a way to get more action on her. I love her PRA today. I think that she can do. If you look at just the Liberty, they've been giving up rebounds and assists like crazy to like lead ball handlers from Ryan Howard to Veronica Burton to AT.
Yeah.
Not that Hamby is a lead ball handler. That's more Kelsey Plum, but she is somebody who can get dimes. We know that, and rebounds. So plus her points. So I would say Hamby's PRA will probably be my contribution to that. And another one, I like Sabrina 3 threes. I like her 3 threes. I think those go hand in hand.
I can't believe it's minus 136. That's so crazy to me. I took the points, but I agonized over this. I'm like, it's points or threes. I'm like, because like I've seen games where she'll shoot 2 of 9 from 3 and have 20 points. I'm like, you don't want to just be sitting there like, I don't know. It's the WNBA. With the WNBA, like June was so frustrating. Like I'll have a player's threes and they'll go crazy on the points, but like couldn't hit anything from deep, or the hook's been crazy. Like this sport has been like insane. Like that links.
I love the W because of what Mark just said. Julie Van Lewis playing for the Sparks tonight.
Interesting.
That is crazy. Now I like the points even more.
Yeah.
But she's coming off the bench.
Yeah. And that's perfect for them too. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Cam's not going anywhere. It's just a Twitter rumor. Like, you know how them rumors get, but like the KD trade's supposed to potentially go to like 7.
I saw that now. Yeah, I saw that.
Cam Whitmore might go to the Lake. I saw that just like on the way out the door. It's not anything official or anything. Ship Dame to Celtics, makes his rehab with Tatum. Oh, that's interesting. That's a really interesting. That'd be a cool narrative. Like both of them came back strong off that Achilles. That'd be really cool. I'm rooting for Dame. I hope this isn't the end, because I know usually that Achilles like a career ender. At that age. Yeah, facts. Both of you between Satu points or Breonna. I'm personally on both, but if you told me to pick one, I'd pick Breonna because I think Breonna should kill this team.
I'm a narrative guy, so Satu and Brianna, she's been doing well for me this season, but the last 2 times I had her points, filthy fashion, she did me dirty in. Filthy fashion. I'm talking about one game, she was 3 of 10, and she was like 7 of 9 from the free throw line. So she shot good from the free throw line, but she was 3 of 10 from the floor. I'm like, that is not Bree Jones. And she hooked me. I was like, oh my God. But no, I love both of them. If I had to choose, just because I'm a narrative guy, Satu going back home, I would choose Satu.
Yeah. Well, Dream, I appreciate you for pulling up my guy. Thank you. Sure. Everybody, appreciate it for all the likes, the retweets, the views, the subs on YouTube. Appreciate all the love and support. Before we get out of here, Dream, like if you could just plug like everything so they could show some support for you.
Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll give a blunt money bet away. It doesn't have much. It's not much. It's only a plus 370 right now. But Ari McDonald 10 points, Jordan Canada 10 points, Alyssa Thomas 10 points, Sonia Citrone 10 points. It's a plus 3. I think it's a plus 370 now. And we used our boost on that for a quarter of a unit. Again, Ari McDonald, Jordan Canada, Alyssa Thomas, Sonia Citrone, each scored 10 points. You can find me on this good platform, YouTube, Blunt Money Bets. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number 1. And if you want all of my plays when they drop, you can catch me in the Cap Collective Discord. Yeah, man, let's get some bread tonight.
Absolutely love it, man. Vibes. Appreciate you for pulling up. Love that Blunt Money Bet. I'm telling on that. Appreciate everyone. Have a safe 4th of July, everyone have some fun out there. Don't do anything too crazy. Catch y'all on Saturday. Great show, my guy.